Probably took a little too far, but that's kind of what it's like. Like when you get into discussions, I use that term loosely with people because I think a lot of times people don't know how to communicate disagreement respectfully. Hey, it's Lance here, and today I'm going to react to a Reddit post about just Googled if doTERRA is an MLM, and this is the top result. And so you can see here, there's like a little side-by-side, and I'm going to go over kind of each one and then give a little bit of my thoughts as well. And so the Reddit post will be in the link in the description so you can kind of check out more details, as well as the comment section, which is always lively, providing lots of interesting insights. Okay, so let's kind of look at the comparison. Alright, so it says pyramid scheme on one end and then doTERRA on the other. This is an image, and it says pyramid scheme sells an opportunity, doTERRA sells a product. I would say that a pyramid scheme leads with a business opportunity and doTERRA leads with powerful products. That's how I would refine that. With the pyramid scheme, people join to make money, and then with doTERRA, people join for the oils. And I would say to use the oils at a discount, and that's kind of how I would clarify that. And some people do join for the business opportunity. So roughly, 60 to 80%, depending on what statistic, what year you're looking at, are going to be wholesale customers with doTERRA. And then roughly anywhere from 10 to 30, 20%. Kind of, again, it depends what statistic, but roughly kind of the 80-20 rule. About 20% of people are doing the business part-time or full-time, and then about 80% are just customers, which is great because that means a lot of people are just getting value out of the products. And that was one thing that kind of turned me on, is would I use the products even without the business opportunity? And for me, that was a resounding yes. It's helped me improve my quality of life so much. Alright, so we're going to just continue down here, as you can see. Okay, so with the pyramid scheme, no product or low quality product is offered. And then with doTERRA, there's a high quality product offered. That's right, provides the world's highest quality essential oils, third-party tested to ensure that the purity is there. There's no contaminants, fillers, pesticides, foreign contaminants in doTERRA's products. So yeah, there's definitely extensive testing and verification of that on source2you.com, which you can look at the batch number and get the GCMS testing. Alright, and so it says, with a pyramid scheme, it's very expensive to get started. With doTERRA, it's only $35 to join, and that's for the US for a wholesale membership, either to become a wholesale customer, is what most people do, or to become a wellness advocate, or you can get that waived, that membership fee waived with a enrollment kit. And there's a number of different kits that I've covered in my videos, and it's different options and different price points for international as well. And so doTERRA offers a lot of different kits and oils specifically to all around the world, so that's really cool. And with the pyramid scheme, short company life, and then with doTERRA it says 8 years old, debt-free, and the largest essential oil company in the world. So this is a little bit dated, but yeah, doTERRA's been around since 2008, so at the time of this video it's been about 10 years. And so at the convention this year, they're going to celebrate their 10-year anniversary, which is really exciting. I've been a part of doTERRA for about half that, so for about 5 years, and it's been a really amazing wellness journey and been able to help a lot of people, and I'm glad that I'm able to do videos like this to help you, or to at least give you more exposure on the doTERRA side if you're anti-MLM or anti-network marketing or anti-doTERRA or anti-essential oils. Getting more perspective, no matter where your stance is always important. Okay, and then with lastly, it says the pyramid scheme here, it's hard to leave the company, and with doTERRA, it says here it's easy to leave the company. And so there's lots of comments in here, oh my goodness. And what I've explained in my other videos is something is a pyramid scheme if there is money exchanged for headcount or recruiting. That's illegal according to the FTC. I'll include that link in the description below so you can verify that and do your own research. It's perfectly legal when there's money exchanged for real products. That's right, and so that's what makes something legal, and that's pretty simple. doTERRA does that. They follow a legal structure of exchanging real products for real money, and that's called the value exchange. And that value is exchanged through personalized support and education and a word-of-mouth marketing or referral marketing-based business, which is the oldest, most effective form of marketing there is, because you'll trust, your mom, your significant other or spouse or your children or maybe a coworker or boss over a stranger or maybe of a commercial or a magazine, and those cost a lot of money, and it kind of, build awareness, but maybe not trust all the time, right? Like you may have trust with a family member to recommend a restaurant or a grocery store or a particular clothing line or a supplement or essential oil in this case. And so that's why word of mouth marketing is so effective and why it's the oldest form of marketing, because it just is passing down information, whether it used to be with stories, passing down that before the written word was available. Now it's passing through digital and social media and YouTube videos and all that fun stuff too. So yeah, there's going to be, you know, obviously in the comment section here, lots of haters, lots of haters. Goodness, it's very interesting. Sometimes it's comical to watch and read some of these. I think it's funny for me because I try to come up with, you know, come at it with like more objective viewpoint, although I do have my stance, which is being for doTERRA, for the oil family. But I do try to see other people's perspective and try to reason it out a little bit. And at the end of the day, you know, they're going to believe what they believe and I believe what I believe. But at least I'm kind of like, you know, like they're in their house, I'm in my house. I'm willing to at least step outside my house, you know, go to their house, you know, check out the windows and be like, oh, okay, that's cool, you know. Maybe even if they invite me in for some tea, I'd be like, yeah, you know, I don't really like the taste of it. You know, it's not my cup of tea, if you will. Pun intended. And then I'm able to, you know, walk back out and go back into my house and say, thanks, I like living over here. It's just better for me. And, you know, we could list each reasons why their house is better and my house is better, or, you know, go back and forth all day on a tug of war. But at the end of the day, I'm willing to, you know, walk back at mine and just leave it at that. Whereas other people are throwing eggs at my house and trying to toilet paper the trees and trying to, you know, hit it with a car and, you know, just badmouth it on like reviews on, you know, the MLS or Yelp or something. It's just like, you know, really, come on. I mean, just, anyways, that analogy probably took a little too far, but that's kind of what it's like when you get into discussions. I use that term loosely with people because I think a lot of times people don't know how to communicate disagreement respectfully. I think that's a really valuable skill set that I think is really missing. So that's something I've tried to develop myself and be able to say like, hey, I see where you're coming from, practicing empathy, right? Putting yourself in someone else's shoes, and then say, but I disagree with your conclusion or whatever point you're making because, and then give that reason, and then be like, at the end of the day, if they are still disagreeing, then I'd be like, hey, you know, maybe we can just agree to disagree. And maybe sometimes they don't like that, but at the same time, it's just like, it is what it is, right? It shouldn't be about a tug-of-war battle of convincing one another. It should be more of a, like, seeking understanding and focusing on truth, which is what the reasonable person does. Unreasonable person focuses on winning and being right. And unfortunately, whether it's Reddit or, you know, online conversations or in-person conversations with people, coworkers, family members, whoever it is, friends, it should be about seeking understanding and speaking the truth if people value that. And so that's why I go with, so I'm going to leave you with a quote because this quote really helps me a lot. And it's Jim Rohn's quote, and he says, you're an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And so my 5 inner circle are reasonable people who focus on truth, seeking understanding, they're entrepreneurial, they're moms, or they're at least, you know, business-minded, and they recognize that, hey, I want to keep it real. Like, I want people that are going to sharpen me. Iron sharpens iron, right? I want to be a better version of myself. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to live my best life. I want that for myself. And when I hang around people that are like that, it's like, it makes me want to try harder, and it's really cool. Like, it's like a really, like, motivation to, like, want to go forward. So, anyways, that's today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you side more with the pyramid scheme side? Do you side more with the doTERRA side? Or do you side with neither because you're just like, forget them both, I'm doing my own thing, I'm going rogue? What is it? Let me know. Otherwise, hit the like button if you did. Hit subscribe for future video updates and check out the links in the description below so you can check out my other videos or continue to get your learn on, and I'll see you in the next video.